Okay, so this is going to be your reading for a very specific individual. Somebody that's definitely going through a hard time. So I'm going to get an affirmation card here for you. Just take it with you in your day-to-day and kind of reflect back on it. So today we have affirmation for ownership. And so I can pick and choose what I want to do. So if you say that 3 times, kind of keep that in mind with you today, that you can pick and choose what you want to do. Okay, so we'll put that right over here. We'll start with these cards. All right. Thank you, angels. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. All right, so we'll start. Okay, so the Queen of Wands comes up. The Queen of Wands is a feisty person, okay? It's a very, very feisty person. That's what I'm getting right now. Okay, and then we have the Merlin. Okay, so this Merlin is also the Hermit card. And so it's asking you right now to kind of retreat, to not put all your cards on the table, to take a time out, essentially, so that you can put the pieces of your puzzle back together. It could be in the sense of putting your feet in the sand, or, if you like to camp, being out in the wilderness, really getting in tune with nature. But it's about, going within yourself for clarity. And it's a quest for personal truth, or spiritual illumination. And I feel like right now you've kind of lost hope in any sort of spiritual anything because you've been so screwed over. And I feel like right now, just even by touching these cards, that you have had this betrayal on the max level. Like, you have absolutely been betrayed. But I feel like a lot of it has been you holding yourself there. Okay. Things are going to end up looking up for you. The Three of Cups is all about a coming together, a celebration. Giving back. It's a circle of support as well. And I feel like you don't have that. I don't feel like you have enough support, or you feel like you don't have enough support. So let's see. Let's get clarity on this Queen of Wands here. Okay, it's the Star card. Now, the Star card, I actually have tattooed on me right there. When you wish upon a star, So the Star card is about renewal. It's hope. It's inner clarity. Having faith, being in the spotlight. As a musician, I can see how you're in the spotlight, but that's not what this is. I feel like right now I need to just let you know that there's hope for a situation. And we'll clarify all this stuff, because this Queen of Wands right here is typically a creative person. And just because it's a queen doesn't mean it has to be male or female. I don't feel like that's you, though. But just know that there's hope here. So let's do this Merlin right here. Okay. So this is the Eight of Wands. All right. The Eight of Wands is... It's a change, but it's a quick change. It's news that arrives to you. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like right now you need to have some patience. Right now, more importantly than anything, that you need to have patience and take a time out and reevaluate yourself. I think, one, you're being way too hard on yourself. I just get this really crazy feeling that I would not be surprised if a Death card or a Devil card came up. You've definitely lost hope, and you don't have to. You just need to have a little patience. You need to get grounded with yourself and have a little patience. You're a hard worker for sure, and so this is like the future, bro. Like, your hard work is gonna lead to a celebration of sorts. So mental conflict. The Two of Swords, there's choices here. There's a choice here. And it's a double-edged sword, you know. The two is significant here. I'm not sure why, but we'll clarify it. You're weighing a lot of options though, and you're stuck inside your own head. Like, you're really stuck there. And I feel like a lot of times we take our own selves prisoner, you know. Wow. I feel like a lot of things that have happened to you is because of your own doing, and possibly your overthinking, you know, and we all do it. Every single one of us does. Okay, so solitude. So this is the 9. These are the exact same thing, okay? Solitude, it's the 9, okay? It's the major arcana 9, which is taking that time, that solitude, taking that time out. That's crazy that the 9 came up same time in this row. You know, it's really about taking that time out. You need a break. You need a break from any sort of drama that's happening. You need a break of, you know, your own mental shit. Like, you need to get out in the woods, have some solitude so that you can see what it is that you need. It's like you're on a quest for personal truth, but I think deep down you already know your truths. And look at this. Okay, so you can't even make this up. 8-8. Like, this is the 8 of Swords, okay, and it's trapped in fear. But the thing is with the 8 of Swords is that we keep ourselves there. It's like self-imposed restrictions. It's isolation, imprisonment. It's like you are holding yourself emotionally hostage. That's what you're doing with the 8. You're just holding yourself hostage, and you don't need to do that. Like, it's unnecessary. I don't really do this, but I'm gonna get 3 more cards just for advice, because I think you just have so much going on. Like, if you ever really wanted me to do an in-depth reading for you, like a big spread, I can definitely do that. It would have to be in person though. But like, you've got a lot going on right now, and I think that just because of years of, you know, being stabbed in the back, or, you know, bad things happening, I just feel like you lost your way. And sometimes solitude is the best way to like get mental clarity. So we have a 5 of Wands here. And this is, you know, financial and material changes, but this is also a 5 of Wands, and that is absolutely conflict, okay? Fighting, quarreling, obstacles, which we all have, challenges, we all have that. So, and then look, we got the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups is a spiritual union, but the 2 of Cups is also a soulmate. You know, it's finding your soulmate, and I feel like you need to let a situation end. And when I said it, I wouldn't be surprised if the Death card came up, because there has to be a death of something for there to be a new beginning. So it's time for you to walk away completely from whatever situation you think is your soulmate connection. It's not. It is not. It is here to teach you about yourself, and you need to walk away right now. And right now it's time to work on you. And again with that too. Okay, so I don't take poppers, but this is the card that just came out, and this is emotional withdrawal. This is also the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is retreat. It's moving on. You definitely have a lot of abandonment issues. People have just left you, and you carry that where, like, from young, like this is deep seated, where this comes from. And so you tend to withdraw and get stuck in your own head, and then you create this conflict. But that's not what this is supposed to be about. Like, it's just not, I'm sorry, I need more clarity on this. Okay, so the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is like the knight in shining armor. It's somebody that's going to come in and kind of make everything better. And I feel like that's what you thought that this spiritual union and this, this was. But it was just, you didn't read it right, okay? It was actually to come in and teach you lessons, and it didn't. It ended up, and it appeared to be this Knight of Wands, like, oh, I'm here to save the day, but it didn't. All it did was cause, this quarreling and conflict and this Eight of Wands energy, which even left you with more emotional withdrawal and like more emotionally fucked up, essentially. So again, go back to your daily affirmation of ownership. And say it again. I can pick and choose what I want to do. Stop people pleasing. Stop doing it. Be what people want you to do or what you think people want you to do, and do you. Being a Cancer, you're probably you are one of the biggest empaths out there. I have Cancer in my chart as well. So being a Cancer, you're a people pleaser. You want to make everything good and happy, blah, blah, blah. But you sacrifice yourself to do it. Like, when are you going to fucking stop that shit? Like, it's enough, Go out and go camping or go do something that puts you in nature, that can reconnect you, to your spiritual self, and start repairing the little pieces, and stop. Don't look at the big picture of, I have this whole big broken piece. Like, take little pieces at a time and put it back together. I also feel like you are very intuitive yourself. Oh my God, okay. So I just picked these up, and I'm telling you, I don't know why I picked it up like that, but what came up is the Awareness card. This is actually the Magician. It's the very first card in the Major Arcana deck, outside of the Fool card, which is a new beginning, but this is the Magician. So right when I said that you're very intuitive yourself, I picked this up. I can tell you right now that this is really about tuning into your own visions and into your own reality. And when I see a magician, I say that I need to look to my higher self. Like, if myself in the future were to come back and tell me anything, this is what they're going to be telling me. And I need to listen to my intuition and listen to my higher self. And, instead of getting trapped in my own head, I need to start listening to my gut, and that's what I need to tell you, is you need to start listening to your gut. Yep, and right underneath it is the base chakra. So really try to go get yourself in alignment, out in, nature, and get yourself grounded, and, try to let a death happen of, not you, that's not what I mean. I mean, let death of a way of thinking, of an addiction, of our relationship, of anything negative. You need to let that die, because you can't have a new beginning without something else ending. Okay, so I hope this helped just a little bit. And again, if you want some more cards, I will be happy to throw down some more cards for you. Okay, all right, love and light.